So I've been posting on X for a while now, and I've not quite yet monetized my brand on there as much as I could have. And the truth is that many people think that because they have a low amount of followers, let's say 500 or 1,000, they can't make any money. But really, if you can't make $100 from your 100 followers, then how do you expect to make 10K from 10,000 followers? First, start with what you have, and if you're good enough and if you have a good enough connection with the people that you do have on there, then you can monetize it and you can make money. I'm approaching 500 followers on there now. I know it's noisy because there's cars coming past. I'm approaching 500 followers on there, and honestly I've not really niched down because I've just been worried about boxing myself in. I've just not wanted to become like a guru, because my mission and my goal is just to be as authentic as possible. And I just know the long-term vision I have for my brand and for being Riley, can you be patient, please? Riley. Yes, it's my fault. I took him on a walk and he's being impatient. Anyways, I've been worried about boxing myself in because, yes, I just didn't want to become a guru, because there's plenty of people on there that say, oh, I'll make you, I'll bring you 5 clients in 30 days or your money back. And people are just tired of these guarantees because it's super inauthentic. And there's people in your DMs who say, hey, what's up? How long have you been writing on X? And then they just pitch you, whatever it is they're selling, their ghostwriting services or something. But my mission has always been to properly, genuinely serve people and to help people discover the best version of themselves. And because of this, I've really not, niched down into a specific sub-market or category. Because the truth is, I know that truly to begin making money, it's best to quote unquote niche down. And I keep saying niche down with quotes because Dan Cole talks about this all the time, saying, the niche is you. So you just talk about your own interests. And I am doing that. I've just realized that really to monetize my brand and start making some good money so then I can keep, creating and providing for people, I should really just choose a customer profile to really service properly and then expand from there. Now, you might have heard from Alex Ramosi and so on that, let's say you're a fitness coach, right? And you help people lose 3 kilograms. That's your offer. I'll help you lose 3 kilograms. Well, that's just kind of terrible because you're not selling to anyone in particular. It's not time bound. There's no risk reversal, nothing. So ideally, when you're choosing a market, you want them to be 1, easy to find, 2, in pain, and 3, that it is a growing market. I do think there's a 4th one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. And I've decided to niche down to X writers and creators, not just writers, but creators in general on X, which I suppose are just writers because you write on X. And my plan is to help these creators find clarity, discover their voice, and optimize their life to achieve their goals. So ultimately, I don't want to be one of those gurus who say, I'm going to help you monetize your brand and make money through ghostwriting and so on. I genuinely want to help these people improve their lives and find fulfillment, find purpose. And that's why I'm positioning this in this way. to find clarity and find their voice, because find your voice is another way of saying, you know, your purpose, your calling, your ikigai, your life task. And it seems that find your voice is something fitting for X, because many people, I suppose, write on X, but they're really kind of unsure who they are, really, like what they want to write about and what they want to help people with. They've just kind of started, which is good. That's exactly what you should do. Like, don't wait just because you don't know where to start or what to do. Just start with what you do know. Really. Just start. And then it's through starting that you then realize later on what to do. Because this is a quote from James Clear that he posted on X. And he said, many people put off starting because they feel that they need to learn everything first. But really you learn the most through doing. So if you feel that you need to learn to start something, then start it and you'll learn. It's the best way. Personally, I started on X. And by the way, I've been saying X, so formerly Twitter, a while back. It's been almost a year. But initially I was just posting for 6 months, just once a day, like a journal, or I was essentially just posting on there like ideas and thoughts I had throughout the day. And I would post just once a day. I'd come up with an idea and post on there. And this was in the days that I was running my agency and I was doing cold calls and so on, and I kind of hated my life towards, you know, the end of last year. I never really, I suppose, hated my life. Like, I'm not going to say I was depressed, because I'd be lying to you if I did say I was. But that's only because of the mindset that I adopted, the really, truly, like, optimistic mindset. I had so much faith in God. I put all my trust in God's hands for everything to turn out well. Every day I'd be saying, God, why does this have to be like this? Look, I don't know the answer right now, but I trust that you will give me clarity, and I will keep going, I will persevere, and I will trust that everything will turn out exactly how I intended to be and how it's just meant to be. Everything will be how it's meant to be at the end of the day. And I know I'm taking a turn right now from speaking about X, but realistically it's only as humans that determine things as good or bad. Like, reality is just neutral. Everything since the Big Bang, all the events that have happened, they've been how they've meant to be. I mean, it's just nature. Nature's just neutral, like I said. It's just as humans with our thoughts and emotions that we decide, okay, this is good, this is bad, this is evil, this is great. Everything is as it is, and you know what? Just accept those things, because they are how they're meant to be. Right now it's not sunny, it's overcast, it's cloudy, but that's not good or bad, it just is. I can't complain that it's not sunny. Nevertheless, it's a relatively nice day. I mean, it's always a nice day if you have an optimistic mindset, but nevertheless, I've decided I'm going to serve X creators. And instead of just saying, you know, I'm going to serve X creators, I've decided, okay, different from my one-on-one mentoring like I did before, I just did it on a monthly basis. And I'm glad I have one mentee in particular who is really happy with my service, and I will say, thankfully they all are. I've gotten good feedback from all my mentees, and it's just because I put my mentees first, value first. I just adopt a long-term mindset, and I know to truly build a brand of value here, I take a long-term mindset and I serve value first, and then that value, it comes back to you. When you respect those below you, and by the way, this is irrelevant because these people aren't below me, I'm just speaking in particular from something that I read in Robert Greene's book yesterday. When you respect those below you, that respect flows back to you. Okay? So equally, when you give more than you take, you receive more than you give. Okay? So what this means is when you just approach a value first approach and you give as much as possible, you will actually be reciprocated everything in return. Eventually it will all come back to you. And that's why I take a value first approach. What you give is what you get, or what you get is what you give. Yeah, but I think that's all. Actually, I didn't mention what I intend to do is to actually take these people on for 90 days. So instead of just taking them on and I've just taken you on, it's a 90-day period that I'm taking them on for. 1 hour calls each week, and I will be building out a notion called the Be Mega Blueprint. I think the whole thing might be 90 to Be Mega Blueprint or something along those lines, because you have to package it nicely, just like G. I don't know his full proper name because it's French and it's quite rather unique. Either way, he was selling tops with his father and they couldn't sell, and then they packaged these tops as the gentleman package, where they also provided them with videos of how to style these tops and something else, and then they started selling. And so I'm going to be helping these people transform their lives in 90 days or full money. Riley, just 1 more minute, please. Okay? I'm sorry, Riley, but just give me a minute. Helping these people transform their lives in 90 days or their money back plus $100 on top. And that's because I'm just so certain I'm going to provide these people as much value as possible. And I'm literally going to say to them up front when I take them on, look, my goal here is to provide you with so much value that you're going to feel sorry asking for your money back. Or not sorry, I don't want to feel sorry, I don't want to do that. What I meant to say is, I'm going to provide you with as much value as possible that you're going to feel bad asking for your money back. Which is the same thing practically as being sorry, but not really. Either way, value first, tons of value, and that's all for now. Listen, go out, do incredible things today, and just keep going. Because really the best way to learn is to start, and then keep trying. Success comes from experience, and experience comes from failure, repeatedly, and then learning from those failures and mistakes. And remember that a mistake is only a mistake if you see it as such. A mistake is a success if you took a lesson away from it. And mistakes are not detriments to your success, but rather opportunities to succeed more tomorrow. With that, like I said, go out and do incredible things. And I wish you the best. Be mega. Ciao.